So this is the day 19 of our build. I'm going there now. Last night, my husband told me that he's so bored and fed up with this staying at home for the lockdown. He feels like in prison. And so this morning, I given him porridge for breakfast, and he is asking me, "What's this?" And I said, "To match what you think that you're in prison." He just ate it without moaning now. And so, actually, we have a good laugh all the time. We've been married for 23 years. So, I just called him the old bastard who's become like a nickname that he got now from the viewers. Oh, there's a delivery of something here. So I'm going now to my build site. Like I said, I've noticed that a lot of the advertising this time in YouTube has gone down. So I was so amazed how many of those, especially foreign bloggers, are now doing live shows to collect, or e-bag they call it. You got some that I thought they're advising people and showing people how to run a business in the Philippines. And all the while, some don't realize that their business is not actually doing business. It's just telling you how to run a business. But if they run the business yourself, they can't do it. Their knowledge is only how to entertain you about talking about business, advising you about business. It's just ridiculous. Now here, I'm going to my build. This is day 19. And as you know, day 18, you've seen last Saturday that we were pouring the floor. Now we're continuing on filing the partition and the additional file of the hollow blocks going up. Oh, you see my rust bucket there going to pick up some more cement. But here I am, going down to the build to see what's happening. Day 19 of our build today. So you can see last Saturday we have poured the floor. So right now they are filing blocks here. Tatay Tony is on the partition of the rooms because they already, like I said, put up the dowel of the rebars together, covered with the floor itself. So they just put in the blocks to continue on. And Predo was here on this side. So from where he is now, that's the line in which next will be the lintel. Then after the lintel will be two more file, and that's the two more file I think will be the header, and that's it. That's the size of the bungalow. So it will be a slow day today because we're just on the filing. But day 18, that cost 12,220 for that day, including the materials and labor. That's giving me the total from day 1 to day 18 at 94,429. So you see, we are now halfway through this bungalow at 94,429. So now you can actually see now how much it's gonna cost me if it's within the budget. So you got a lot of people out there. You can see a whole family is doing the charcoaling the wood to earn a living. I have featured a charcoaling video on my videos, past videos, earlier videos. So I know it's such hard work. Now the mixer's on because Daloy uses the mixer to mix two mix of one cement rather, and 4 sands, because that's what we mix on our block work. Now you can see it's the consistency of the mix here. So You can see that the flooring is like this. We'll be tapping it. Tatay Tony will be tapping it with a slight tapping with the color cement. I think we're gonna be coloring it with blue. They call it almagre. It's available in different colors, but I think we'll have it blue, like tapping for smoothing, make it smoother and shinier a bit. And then we color it blue, but after we render and everything, so it's all neat and tidy. Well, that's the budget way of, instead of tiling and coloring your floors, that we use almagre or like a dye with the cement when we smoothen out the floors, for the final topping and final smoothing when there's no more working around after all the rendering on the walls. So day 19, I'll give you the total at the end of the day, but you can see that the house is start to shape up. So this is what Fredo has done. He piled 2 blocks of cement additional on this side. You can see from the wet cement there, or from the line where the column was poured, and they have made those kind of scaffold from the wood that we have used before. That's their, like they call the stage, that they can climb up and do the block work. So that's the line. Will be the lentil line. And there's the loy, and we are now starting to sift the sand. We made a sifter here. We have bought 2 at 110 per meter. That's the sifter that we use the sand, and that's the sifted sand. And the one that we use it for mixing blocks. We still gotta make a basic septic tank on the side of the house, so we'll be using the grits that's been taken for the sifted sand. That's the grits up there, you can see, because when you sift it here, they chuck it there. Now you see the theory. They put a shovel on top, shake it, and chuck it there. And that's what we're gonna use to mix the block work for the septic tank. And here, so that's the new line that was done this morning. And the Loy again is mixing another lot, the 3rd cement for the day, because block work is quite slow. And then we do the rendering and squaring up of the windows and doors. So, because if you think it's rough, it still be rendered and it's all be square up. So there's 3 people today here, because old man Lito is just buying more cement, because I only got 8 left after the pour. So he's buying 20 more in the Guba na in Pitos. They ran out of cement over there, so we have another one in Guba, another supplier. I'm going back to the build site. You noticed yesterday that I don't put up any videos because I've decided that as much as possible now, I'd just like to stay home. I've done all the stock up of items I want to do, food wise, medicine wise, and like it's really necessary that I have to go out. But like I said, I just don't want to go out driving around to do videos or walking around to do videos. I'm filming a family today which is charcoaling that you will see in the video, but they are just next door to the build. And as you can see, it can be seen from the build site. I know this is hard time for all of us, especially those foreigners that's means of living is earning from YouTube, coming here without no reserve. It's not only them, a lot of people will be suffering as well, are my countrymen. And I hope they won't lose their jobs when everything will be back to normal. I hope everything back to normal, but I know there will be changes happening once this is all over. Now, all we can do now is to stay within my premises. Oh, this is also my premises actually. Like I explained, the road is part of my property. And since there's not a lot of people here, we still can get out. Hey! Chet! There's some strange dog around. Chet! Chet! Sorry, because there's some strange dog around that I haven't seen before and try to attack me, but someone knows me. Maybe there are like, I heard that some of the herds, like the cows and the goats, has been hurt by some strange dogs. And you know what the people are like. They think it's, it's monsters at night, superstitious belief. But actually, they're just strange dogs coming over here and attacking the livestock of some of the farmers. So I'm here. This is what I mean that the charcoaling people family is doing. They covered up with sand and they can just be seen on the build site. So I'm not really seeking them. This is the level that we are. It's now 4:40 in the afternoon. So the whole morning they've spent making the stage for their safe climbing on the top. But this is the level now on the front. And you can see the same level on the inside, on this side. And on the inside, the Tony has already filed like 100 blocks on this part. So tomorrow, so there's 120 hollow blocks has been used today. I don't know how much. And there's 2 meters of the screen for sifting. It's also made into the sifting tool that they're gonna use tomorrow. And this one is only the nails and the wood that we have taken from our scaffold, which is already counted. This is what they made this morning, this stage that we call it here. Well, they can climb up on top like a scaffold that is safer for them for climbing. And you can see it's only now we are picking up cement that's more expensive than when we picked last time, because since I said that we have only 8 bags left after the floor pour, and so we are forced now. The hardware that we are getting it from before still don't have their cement delivered, so we are forced to buy it from other source. I bought another 20 bags, so this will be finished by that 20 bags. I might as well continue to what I plan. If I can't get the cement, is to plasterboard the internals if I don't get the cement. But hopefully we still can get those cement to finish the job, although we do taken 20 bags today. So for our 8 bags yesterday, 28 bags in total, and hopefully we can get more cement soon. Then we just continue on the rendering. So this is the last muck that's been mixed for today. So they are now working together to finish the whole material. This is what I like about them, because they don't want to waste materials. They don't even care about if they have consumed another 30 minutes or an hour just to finish the materials, and don't even charge you. They're just, I said, working for your own interests. Because now it's 4:40. They have 2 buckets of muck, and they're now working together on the same place to make sure that the muck will not get wasted. Because the old man Lito's just giving the old man Tony that dried tobacco leaves. That, like I said, are you doing your contrabands? The dried tobacco leaves that they bought in the market. So it's now 5 to 5 o'clock, and we are just finishing one more line. And so this 146 blocks been used today, with 6 bags of cement and 3 whole rebars. That is our usage for today. So, like I said, yesterday the running total was, let me check, 94,429. So today I'll just calculate the labor, materials, 146 blocks plus 6 bags of cement, and that's the 6 bag of cement is mixed with 4 bags of sand, and 3 whole rebars has been used for today. Regards to tower that they're using, they are just the leftovers from the 5 kilos that has been calculated when we were doing the pour. So now this is what the bungalow looks like. This is the first room. Then you have the second room on the middle. That's what they're filing there. And this is the third room. This is the third room. So, and this is the open area to be a dining kitchen, a small toilet there in the corner. This is kitchen L-shaped kitchen counter, and the rest will be an open space for lounge or dining area. So I'll have a footage from here. As you go in, this is supposed to be the main door, and this is how it looks like now. So it's fair size bungalow, 6 foot by 9 meter is the size of the bungalow. So, like I said, they're just using the mug. Even if it's already over 5 o'clock, they're still doing work just to use up the materials that's already there, because they don't want to get it wasted as well.